Hey, what's going on YouTube? Lionel here, and I do have another fragrance review for you guys. I really wanted to do these two in pairs because they're sort of quite similar in their approach, right? So I just did Jill Sander Feeling Man, and this fragrance is from the house Valentino, um, and I think Valentino is a designer who designs clothes. Um, this was created in 1999. No. Actually, this was created in 2006. Sorry, I was looking at Very Valentino, looking at some history of that one. This was created in 2006, so it's relatively young, and it's considered an Oriental woody fragrance. Now, let's talk about this one. Let's talk about the notes real quick. Um, the notes on this fragrance is are now I don't know what this is, but it's called tamarind, pink pepper, or pink peppercorn, uh, mandarin orange. We have basil and bergamot in the top, and in the middle you have sandalwood, you have amber, you have musk, and you have cedar. And in the base you have caraway, you have patchouli, vanilla, you have jasmine. You also have I think it's called heliotrope, or yeah, I think it's called heliotrope, electropy. I don't know what that is. I mean, I've seen it because there's a couple of fragrances that have it, but I don't know how to pronounce that one. And you also have cocoa, and you have amber again in the base. So let's talk about this fragrance. Here's the bottle. I didn't have the bottle to Jill Sander because again I bought minis of them, and I have the minis in there, but I've already decanted them because the minis come in a splash. So anyway, here's the bottle. Here's the top. Pretty decent top. Um, Here's the bottle. You can see the V through the back. It's Valentino V. Um, pretty dense glass. Um, you know, I don't know another bottle that looks like this. So, I give it a plus on the bottle side. I mean, it is, basic, but very nice bottle. A lot of these designers make really good bottles. Um, so, let's talk about it. When you first spray this, let's talk about what this fragrance is. So I gave you all the notes. Let me tell you what this fragrance is about. This fragrance is about the pink peppercorn. It is about the cocoa. It is about the amber. It is about the vanilla. And I get on my skin. Um, I get I get a nice musky fragrance with just hints of patchouli. So that's what I really get. I don't really know the other notes. I don't really feel the other notes. Um, so actually, outside of the sandalwood, I don't really see this as a very woody fragrance. Quite oriental, but not very woody. So when you first spray this on, you're gonna get this blast of sweetness. I mean, it is sweet, sweet. And you wouldn't think so, right? Because again, the vanilla is in the base. If you listen to my pyramid, the vanilla is in the base. Not true. The vanilla is throughout this fragrance. When you first spray it, you're getting. I mean, even if you smell out of the top, even out of the top, you're getting the vanilla, and you're getting this very dense, heavy pink peppercorn. I mean, you got vanilla and pink peppercorn, and that's the party. Vanilla, pink peppercorn, and that's the party. And then um, uh, as it starts to become a bit musky and creamier, right? And I think that creamy sort of woody vibe is coming from the sandalwood. There is a nice citrus opening. So if you first spray it, and you're gonna get this citrus, and you're like, oh, I'm sick of citrus. It's only there. I mean, I just think this is just somebody can tell me historically, but I think it's just a perfumer's way of doing things. I mean, it is just bergamot and mandarin orange or orange blossom on a rolling or some kind of citrus. In the top is in Dana every fragrance I've ever reviewed. I don't know why, but it is. That's the way it is. I don't know. But they're not very critical components of this fragrance as it develops. There are in the opening. You're going to get this sharp bergamot. You're going to get this sharp, mandarin orange with pink peppercorn and vanilla. And then this amber comes along with and it becomes a little more musky, right? The muskiness comes in, sort of gives it this clean, sweeter vibe. And what it puts you in the mind of is, now I've never smelled black XS, but it's sort of, when the people describe it, this sort of has that kind of vibe to it. Now this is very spicy, but it's spicy in a sweet way. So it's sort of like I was trying to think of something. It doesn't smell like those red candies, those red candies that you put in your mouth or you can put in drinks. But that's what I mean. It's spicy like that and it's sweet like that, right? Now it's not doesn't smell like that. I'm just telling you, it's spicy and sweet like that. And as it dries down, oh my gosh, it just gets sweeter, right, and denser and heavier. And if you don't like sweet, spicy fragrances, avoid this one. I would even say it is more sweet and more spicy than filament. What comes to mind is like cotton candy. It's almost cotton candy sweet. Not blue sugar, not pink sugar, not sickly sweet, but just sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet. And it's spicy with this peppercorn. And it just provides this unbelievable contrast, which I'm telling you, ladies absolutely love. This fragrance is just so well complimented. I don't know why it doesn't get talked about enough. Like, I mean, women adore it. I mean, they adore it on your skin because it sort of shocks you. It sort of shocks the nose with this spicy sweetness going on. It's like you almost, you ever see the commercial with the little guy and he cuts the girl hair and he's sour and he's sweet. It sort of puts you in the mind of this fragrance. Um, and there's this cocoa in the back. And you know what's funny? It sort of reminds you uh, of what you get in Dior Homme Intense. It sort of has a that type of feel to it with the cocoa. It's sort of sharp. And I think the heliotrope is giving it a little more sharpness, and then some of this patchouli's there. But those notes, I'll be honest with you, like in the Jill Sanders, you can pick out some of the notes. You can pick out the lavender. You pick out here. You're gonna pick out pink peppercorn, and you're gonna pick out vanilla sweetness and some muskiness, and you're gonna know that that creamy woodiness is coming from the sandalwood because it's an atypical synthetic sandalwood, which is in a lot of fragrances, which kind of gives that all those fragrances that same kind of vibe, that same kind of composition, that same kind of structure and texture. Um, this is extremely synthetic in the smell, meaning, I hate to use that term. When I spray on a Creed, it's natural. When I've sprayed on, Oud or Kobe or Reflection Man or any of those fragrances, they're very natural. Like when they hit your nose, now I'm sure almost they're probably just as synthetic, but the way they're made makes it give it this natural, almost like real fruit was used in the process. You can tell this one is synthetic. I mean, you can tell it. It's not hard. It won't take you long to figure it out, but it's synthetic in a very good way. Um, I give this fragrance high praise. When I wear it, I get compliments. Right? I just don't wear it enough. I need to wear it more, but I just don't wear it enough. But every time I wear it, I get compliments. It is extreme, man. You can wear it to the club. You can pull it off at work if you're okay with sweet fragrances. You can pull it off at church if you go two sprays, maybe. I mean, you can pretty much pull this off anywhere, right? It's jeans and a nice t-shirt, and it's dress pants and some nice shoes, and you're going clubbing or you're at a jazz bar. It is a very very good. That's why I put this one and this one next to each other because both of these fragrances are very good. Now, I will tell you this: if you don't have to spend a lot of money on this, other than the fact that you're a collector to get Filling Man, because I think this can really fill this role. I think this one can fill this role. Now I'm going to keep both of them, and if I run out of this, which I only have like 5 mils left because I've worn this quite a bit, I'm definitely going to get another 7 5 mil. If I find a good price, I'll buy a full bottle. I'm not paying $100 for it. This one you can get very reasonable. I don't see it in stores anymore, so I'm sure it's discontinued from stores. But it is just a gorgeous fragrance. I'll give this high marks, 4.75. It's synthetic as heck, man. But it's fun, right? It's one of those fun phrases, one of those things you just do for fun. You don't really want to take it too serious, right? It's sort of like, you know, I just saw a movie called Dale and somebody, Ted and Dale and somebody. One of man, it's an awesome movie. I've seen it twice now. Versus evil, and there's these hillbillies, right? Real quick, there's these hillbillies, and they're like in this woods, and there's these college kids who think they're murderers, and they keep dying, but these guys aren't doing anything. They're just innocent, you know, great guys, right? Who are hillbillies who just bought this place. These people keep dying, so it's kind of this play on, you know, it's kind of the play on the theme, right? Dying in the woods. It is an awesome movie as long as you don't take it serious. Like if you try to take it serious, you're gonna be like, oh, the acting, the cinematography. Yeah. Don't take it serious. Take it for what it is, and you will enjoy the movie. Take this fragrance for what it is, and you will love it. I mean, I absolutely love this fragrance. If you see it somewhere, pick it up. If you can get it reasonably, or if you can find somewhere where you can spray it and just try it, do it. I mean, I absolutely love it. If I run out of this, which I won't anytime soon, I would definitely buy. Excuse me. Excuse me. I would definitely buy it again because it is fun, it is flirty, it is sexy, it is, uh, uh, you know, it's not to be taken serious, but people will take you serious when they smell it because they're going to be like, man, that smells great. Um, Synthetic 4.75, I think, is my final rating on this. 4.5 is my final rating on this. Um, One that I absolutely adore and I just love smelling. Synthetic, great. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.